Well, it's the premiere edition of Youth Sports Takes. I'm Tito, and I'm a huge sports fan, but namely youth sports. And here in St. Louis, Missouri, which is where Tito is located, baby, there's nothing more unique, nothing more substantial about youth sports than the CYC, Daddy. And you know Tito. Tito's got 5 kids. They all play youth sports. You know, Tito, when he was a little rugrat, I was playing youth sports, whether it was baseball, it was basketball, soccer, volleyball. Tito did them all, baby, and I excelled at all of them. And you can ask anybody. Tito was the top-notch player in all the sports, baby. And so guess what? As Tito grew up, started having his own family, of course Tito's going to get his kids involved in the CYC sports, and especially here in St. Louis City, South City, which is where I'm located, baby dirty. I absolutely love the CYC. I'm involved in a lot of different sports for the athletic association that I'm a part of, and absolutely having a great time teaching my kids the ropes, teaching my kids the fundamentals about baseball, about basketball, about soccer, even volleyball, baby. And so this show is going to be about my youth sports takes, baby. And everyone knows Tito has some hot takes, whether they're on the toilet or when it comes to youth sports. And so this show is going to be me giving my hot takes on youth sports. It's going to be about athletic association members coming on the show, talking about some different events, talking about some different things that's going on with the associations, and I'll have them on from time to time. I'll even have these frauds, these zebras, these officials that are complete frauds in the CYC. I'll have them on from time to time to mix it up with Tito, and we'll go one on one talking about the different officiating, and you'll see the expertise that Tito provides. So feel free, subscribe to this channel. I know it's on the Domesticated Gamblers YouTube channel right now, but we'll create a channel specific to the youth sports takes. And it's going to be all about Tito, and it's going to be about the youth sports takes that I provide to you on either a daily, maybe a weekly, maybe it's a monthly. Hell, it might be a quarterly basis. But you'll get some hot takes from Tito from time to time when it's talking about CYC. And you're asking yourself today, it's Wednesday. It's March 1st. It's not March. It's March, baby. It's March 1st. And so why is Tito coming out with youth sports takes on March 1st? It's simple, baby. Tonight's the night. The CYC Postseason City County Championship start, baby. And at the Joan Dome, the St. Joan of Arc Parish, which is where Tito sends most of his kids related to the CYC, baby. It's the SEC Athletic Association, for those that want to know. And so, yes, so Tito provides those things to his kids through that athletic association. But tonight, at the Joan Dome, at St. Joan of Arc, we've got some hot matchups going on related to basketball through the CYC. We got 5th grade action. We also got 6th grade action. It sounds ridiculous, but guess what? There's going to be a market for CYC takes, and so Tito's going to corner that market, and I'm going to deliver these hot takes day in and day out if I want to, baby. And so tonight, we're gonna preview the slate of games that's going on over at the Joan Dome a little bit later on tonight. And so I hope that I get to see some of those folks, some of these fans, come on down to the Joan Dome. Watch some great 6th grade and 5th grade basketball, because there's nothing better than watching some zebras blow some calls, not call those 3 seconds in the lane, not call traveling. And there's nothing better than to see Tito hold these zebras accountable and just to watch some youth sports and see some kids get to know the game, get to know how to play the game the right way. And so that's what Tito's going to do tonight, baby. Tito's going to be making sure that everyone's in line and that makes sure everyone cheers on the teams in the right way and is respectful of those players. Because that's what this is all about, baby. Have some fun with Tito. Talk some crazy youth sports takes that Tito will provide. Have a laugh, and we'll have a lot of fun going through the different sports and the different organizations throughout the St. Louis area, and it's going to be great. So let's get down to the games tonight, baby, because there's a few games over at the Joan Dome that I want to talk about tonight. So let me just pull up my little spreadsheet here, and we'll find out what's going on. And let me zoom in because I can barely see stuff. But here we go. So we got Holy Redeemer. They're playing visitation, and you're talking about sixth grade girls basketball action. It's the A League. That's where all the postseason tournaments are going to be in. It's going to be in the A League division, baby. That's the cream of the crop. And Holy Redeemer and Visitation. That's going to kick off the slate of games over at Joan of Arc tonight. In the first matchup, Holy Redeemer, they throttled Visitation. It was 20-8. It was an absolute embarrassment. Holy Redeemer on a 2-game winning streak. All the stats, you can throw those out during postseason tournaments. You gotta look at the squads. You gotta see who's gonna be available tonight, who's gonna have to get home early because they had a late day at school. Who knows, baby? But I look for Holy Redeemer to really control this game. They were the top seed in this bracket, and so you're looking for Holy Redeemer to get out of the first round and then face a few different tough matchups later on in a few days later on down the tournament bracket way. And so yeah, look for Holy Redeemer to pull out tonight and really throttle Visitation. But maybe about Visitation, they have some different schemes. Maybe they run a little bit of the four-quarter offense, hold the ball, play for one shot, keep it low scoring. But I think this Holy Redeemer team's got some players. They like to go up and down, given the fact that they scored 29 points in that first matchup. And so who knows? But I like Holy Redeemer in this matchup. So join me and come watch Holy Redeemer take on Visitation at Joan of Arc at 6 p.m. Then immediately following that game, you got another sixth grade girls CYC action for the A division in the City County Championship. And you got St. Gerard Magella. I hope I said that name correctly. I don't quite know all the lingo related to all these city parishes, but I think it's St. Gerard Magella. And they're playing St. Paul. And so St. John Magella, they throttled St. Paul in the first matchup, 32-10. St. Gerard Magella, they're on a 2-game winning streak as well. And so there's a lot of things to really like about St. Gerard Magella. They seem to be gelling at the right time. And so they're going into the City County Championship bracket in the sixth grade girls A division with a lot of confidence. And whoever wins this matchup, we're looking for another really solid game on Friday night. And we'll see who they play. We'll have a little bit of a breakdown over the next several days related to who advances tonight in the sixth grade girls CYC A division bracket. And so there will be more to come on that. I'll have some more hot takes. I'll have some more breakdowns for you in the coming days. I promise you that, baby. And then the nightcap at Joan of Arc tonight. You're going to be talking about fifth grade boys A division league bracket. You got St. Peter, a parish in Kirkwood. A lot of South St. Louis people don't like Kirkwood. They tend to think that those people are a little uppity. Who knows? But let's talk about St. Peter and who they're playing. They're playing Holy Redeemer as well. But St. Peter, they're absolutely crushing the division right now. They're 10-0. They went 10-0 in league play. They beat St. Peter 34-21. So there's a lot of parity in that fifth grade A division league, baby. And so I'm expecting a close game. It's all on the line tonight, baby. I mean, there's no tomorrow, baby. This fifth grade division for the boys basketball is a hot and heavy division, and there's a lot of competitive games. So I'm looking for a really close matchup. And I'm hoping to see some tees being thrown by the South City Zebra. I'm hoping to see some kids banging on the floor like Dookie does. And I'm looking for some fan excitement, baby. And so Tito will recap all this later on tomorrow, and we'll give a little bit of a breakdown of what's coming up at the Joan Dome as well as at Our Lady of Sorrows, a fantastic gymnasium that's an absolute world-class facility, baby. That's being ran by a great person over there. There's a couple really good people over at Our Lady of Sorrows, and even at Joan of Arc, baby. There's a lot of really great people that are making sure that these go on. these matches, they go on smoothly and efficiently, but we're going to be watching these zebras because these zebras like to make it all about them. So Tito's going to be keeping an eye on all these people related to the zebras, and I'll be holding them accountable, especially if they start teeing people up left and right. But I'm really looking forward to tonight, baby. You got 3 games over at the Joan Dome. If you see this video, Tito's going to be there. You're going to be seeing me live in living color. I'll be shaking hands. I'll be kissing babies. I'll be saying hi to all the people. Everyone loves Tito. I love you. And there'll be more youth sports takes on a daily, monthly, weekly, quarterly, who knows. But I'll have them here on Tito's Youth Sports Takes. And again, please watch these videos. Tell me your comments. Give me any sort of comments you want. If you're an athletic association member, baby, would love to have you on the show. Talk about any upcoming events that might be coming up with your association and seeing what we can do to really increase the participation for CYC. Because as Tito knows, the CYC is the standard when it comes to youth sports, and we're going to make it on a high standard again. So I hope I see you again soon, and we're going to leave it there. And again, Youth Sports Takes by Tito. You love them, I love giving them, and we'll see you next time on Tito's Youth Sports Takes. Take it easy, Daddy. Woo!